Hi and welcome to this video. Ooh, it's been a while since I've recorded something and it definitely wasn't in English. But hi, my name is Chaotic Sofa and I was one of the playtesters for Sonic ERaZor, the 7th public release to be exact. And I thought, hey, now that the hack has been out for a while, and with the Sonic hacking contest already out, and probably nearing its end, I'm not sure how long this goes for at this point still, but eh. Anyway, I thought, hey, I've been part of the development for a good bit, not the most, but a decent bit, and I thought, hey, why not just do a nice little playthrough and just share some stories I have about the development. Just some neat little side infos here. Maybe some brief ideas we had. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go into that too much. But yeah, just some nice stuff, some interesting facts, maybe just a bit of funny stuff. I don't know. We will see. And yeah, we will just see how this goes, and depending on how this goes, I might do some more hack playthroughs on this channel. Who knows? I thought for now, since I actually have something interesting to say about this, let's just go with Sonic ERaZor 7 and let's just start with Frantic. One hot day in Green Hill Zone. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, at this point I should also mention that it is recommended, of course, that you experience this game. If you haven't seen it or haven't played this new version specifically, it is completely recommended that you go out of your way to play this yourself and don't experience it through this video, because obviously, while I do think it is possible to get blind reactions out of watching a different blind playthrough, it's just way better to play it yourself. And well, besides that, I obviously am very familiar with this hack by now, since I have played this thing during development countless of times. It's basically impossible. Like, there were still a few things I didn't know about that I recently learned, but like, obviously, all the crazy new stuff, that's just no. I already know all of it. And if you wanna see it for yourself, play it for yourself. Link to the release trailer or the hacking contest page. Not sure which I'm gonna link yet, but definitely a download link will be in the video description once you see it. And yeah, again, play it yourself. It's a great time, even if I'm extremely biased when I say that. But yeah. Quick thing to that opening we just saw. That was just one of those presentation things where I really had to kick Zelby's ass to do it, to refine it. Like, not saying he did a bad job or anything. God knows I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. But there were multiple scenes where I just gave constant and a lot of feedback to get some timings right, or just little things here or there. uh, and well, just some presentation stuff that I wanted to tweak a bit to look a bit better. And in my eyes, at least, it does look a lot better than what would have gone out otherwise. Also, at this note, at this point, I would like to apologize if I butcher the English language a lot throughout this video. I am a native German speaker, so my English might not always be the best. Anyway, one day the spiked sucker returned to the hills for old time's sake, when suddenly explosions everywhere. A crazy bus bomber had Sonic running for his dear life, but he managed to escape, only to then launch himself straight into a very conveniently placed trap. So much for a quick revisit. And yeah, for those who have already seen the original hack, or well, the 6th public release or the 5th, you have already seen text is completely rewritten. Let's go quickly into the options menu, which also has seen quite a few reworks. The black bars. Christ almighty, they were a fucking doozy. Like you can already see here, black bar setup emulator. This screen you probably have seen on other people's videos, but not on mine. That's because I am playing on Kega. Just for now. But here's the screen anyway. And as you can see, if we go to optimize for real hardware, Kega really doesn't like these black bars. But for a quick second, just pay close attention to the text I'm currently hovering on while I select it. If you've seen it, good for you. If not, doesn't matter. Just a neat little Easter egg that is a reference to something that you might have even seen in the release trailer, if you watched it, of course. But yeah, just some unlockables here and there. These two options are fantastic, I love them. I'm not responsible for those, they were already in when I joined development, but they are just excellent for replays. However, I'm not gonna use them today. Just because, you know, untempered experience, I guess, and yeah. And these unlockables, of course, also are way better than what you would have gotten in the original. And yeah. I also like the spacing with the question marks here, which was an accidental inspiration on my end, actually. So one last step before we go to the rest. Also, I would like to apologize if the gameplay looks rough or running badly. That's simply because my laptop isn't the best anymore. But yeah, let's just jump into the sound test real quick, which just it looks so good. And actually was a very last second edition. Like, of all the things that got added, this is the last one that got finished. And it was like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 1 or 2 days before the Sonic hacking contest deadline. Give me a quick sec. I need to do something. Let me quickly pause the recording. Okay, here I am again. And yeah, sorry for that brief moment. Give me a sec. Okay, there I am again. Sorry, stuff is just a bit annoying right now, but I hope the worst of it has gone, is done by now. But yeah, just really fun level select. You get all the necessary info. It looks great, and the music is great anyway. So yeah, shouts outs to that definitely, and all the info that has to do with that. I would say let's just quickly jump into the tutorial and get that stuff done. This already is going to shape up to be a lot longer than I would have expected. Anyway, hello and welcome to Sonic ERaZor, the wildest journey you'll ever take with your favorite blue hedgehog. You will revisit the first Sonic game through the lens of an action movie. Wicked challenges, speedy movement, and explosions. Because tears of frustration should be kept to a minimum at all times, the following stage will teach you some of this game's unique required basics. Position yourself in front of the information monitor and press A to bring up information about game mechanics and other useful tips. Alright then, let's go! And here we go with a track that will probably cause me a fucking copyright strike, and I am very unsure about the performance of the recording. Let me try something. Okay, let's just hope this fixes it a bit. Like I said, laptop isn't exactly the best. Hi and welcome to the Hi and welcome to the tutorial. We'll take it easy since there's absolutely no rush at all. Controls are grounded, are the spin dash, for preload. To jump you have to press... never mind. And frantic modes. Unrelated to controls, but as you are playing in frantic, a few monitors will tell bonus hints. For example, once you enter a frantic stage, your rings will be reset to 0. Which, yep, is very much the case, and Christ, your performance is bad. I already went with Kaga because it has the best chances of running smoothly for the recording. Oh. Controls while airborne. C, jump dash, and homing attack, B, double jump, and A is coming up next. Frantic mode, time ticks 3 times as fast. That's roughly 5 minutes until time over. Very nice to know. Also, I have primarily played this through real hardware actually. I am the hardware tester for the hack, and yeah, it's gonna be weird to play this with a unstable frame rate thanks to emulation as well as an inaccurate emulator as Kaga. But I at least made sure to grab my Mega Drive Mini controller, which is USB, so I can easily hook it up and Kaga just accept its buttons, no issue at all. So that is fantastic for anyone who is curious about this. I can only recommend these Mega Drive Mini gamepads for Mega Drive emulation, they are excellent. In human mode, press A to fire an exploding bullet you can propel yourself in the air with. Also, you are fully invincible to everything, except spikes. Frantic mode, the floor is lava, and it hungers for you until you die. Well, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Not always. One thing I actually didn't realize until it was pointed out, in the older versions, in human mode was a bit weirder to control, which is weird that I didn't realize it because I played the original 6th release to death. But the exploding bullet stuff was greatly improved, actually. Hard part skipper. The hard part skippers. This is a hard part skipper. It skips parts that are hard. In case you didn't know. If a challenge is asking too much from you, simply press down and A in front of this device to skip it. This also works in special stages at any time with A, B and C held at once. But remember this, in casual, hard part skippers are friends. In frantic, they want you dead. Frantic mode. Psst, hey, pro tip. Did you know you can jump dash downward as well? Crazy! Yeah, that's actually how you are supposed to get through this in Frantic. And apparently that isn't as easy or even possible to do in earlier versions. Frankly, try if you want, and if you manage to do it, make video proof and send it to Selby. Selby, I am so sorry if you will be flooded with videos now. Anyway, dying sucks. Some trial and error might be necessary, however there are no lives anywhere in this game. Those got patched out. Furthermore, to not waste your time, most challenges will instantly teleport you back rather than outright killing you. Frantic mode. We added taxes for teleporting. This really is Germany. Getting teleported will make you lose a few rings. Can't pay? You die. Ah, yes. Well, obviously, this is a section I don't have to worry about thanks to human mode, but there would be a string you would have to figure out where it is and land on there. Alternative gravity. Press C repeatedly while in the air and use the D-pad to hop and dash in whatever direction you want. And holy shit, these things were damn controversial on the team. Like, not in a bad way, like, it was nothing major, but like, some people really went along well with these new anti-gravity controls, while others, like me, really don't like them. But hey, here's the thing, right there. Hedgehog Space Golf isn't your thing? Or golf? try holding A to invert gravity. Which, yep, is absolutely doable and the way it was done in the original, and I am so damn thankful this was added back. But yeah, and that concludes the tutorial. You should be able to figure out the rest on your own. One final tip. You can return to the place at any time by pressing A while the game is paused. Now go out there and have fun with Sonic ERaZor. I hope you have as much fun as I had creating it. And I am just now realizing that in that text box the E, R and Z are the only blinking ones. This is a nice touch, fuck. Created by Selby. They call me the Michael Bay of Sonic X, or Sonic games. And in a bit, you'll know why. Well, they call him the Michael Bay of Sonic games, not me. I was just the guy making sure the explosions don't murder the hardware. And here, another little Easter egg. You think you're pretty clever, huh? Get in the ring, loser. And yeah, just some little Easter eggs. Some little fun. We're here to have fun after all. And to learn some info and all that. And since this is already 60 minutes long, I did not expect this to be that long. I will cut this playthrough up into a few parts just so I don't have to upload a 3-hour video or however long the finished product will be. Well, that, and I also wanna go to bed in a timely manner, so I would say we will do Night Hill Place still. If we got time after that, maybe Ruined Place as well, but let's first go with Night Hill Place. Chapter 1, Run to the Hills. Night Hill Place being the one stage that got little to no updates or upgrades or anything, though I honestly don't think it really needed them. And I already noticed that I am way worse with the with an emulator with an inconsistent frame rate. Well, that, and I also didn't really play much Sonic after the hack got released. At points I did daily playthroughs basically. Like, I did a playthrough a day every time a new version released. I did it like around 2 or 3. And, honestly, it was a fun time, but it also was just really draining, and I'm glad that is at least a bit over for now. Obviously, it was so fun, and I hope I will be able to be a playtester for more Sonic hacks in the future, but I am glad to have taken the break, even if I got a bit rusty by now. One interesting fact about this boss is its frantic change is by now that it just has an extra row of exploding balls. But it used to have an effect where the exploding balls would enter, go out of one side of the screen and enter the other side. I hope I made that somehow clear. This is another scene that got tweaked quite a bit, but I think it looks excellent. The transition, as well as just like, if I had to guess, like from a pure mechanical perspective, this is the stage that got the most changes. Like, the most drastic change, I should say. Like, you already see the black bars are closing in, the music. It basically took the original stage, which was, if anything, a little homage to, okay, not sure if it's a frame rate issue, but I don't see my shield right now. Oh, there it is, okay. Might be a frame rate issue. Doesn't have to be an issue with the hack. But yeah, the original stage was already a bit of a reference to one of Selby's joke hacks, which was Michael Bay Vision, which I can only recommend. It's a fun little time, as long as you don't suffer from epilepsy. But yeah, I would But we just went all out with an action movie feeling in the end. Mostly because I think the reason was we just wanted to make more proper use of the black bars after they caused so much trouble. And it just was a pretty cool idea, let's be honest. But yeah. With that, Green Hill Place is out of the window. And we will probably end it here. I will read this thing to you first though, that text. Sonic's not having the time of his life. Teleporting waterfalls, crab meets with exploding projectiles, and the original Green Hill Zone turned into cinema hell. Eggman's ball of steel didn't help much either. But hey, I heard they've got a bunch of emeralds nearby. It would be a shame if you were to miss your goal. Very funny foreshadowing. Ha ha ha. And here we have the trophy room, which was in addition that it wasn't necessary, but it's still a nice touch in my opinion at least. But yeah, just every stage you beat, you get a nice little trophy, and it flashes a bit if it's beaten on frantic, which is also a nice touch. And yeah. Anyway, that will be it for the first part of this not really dev commentary, but someone involved in the dev process commentary. I'm not sure how I will call these things. But yeah, that was part 1. I am not sure when the other parts will release, but be assured I will make them. I find it just really interesting to do this, and I was planning on doing it all in one video, but we are just done with the first stage and already 20 minutes in. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for a 2-hour shoot of a video or something, so like I said, please check the game out yourself. Download link will be in the description. And yeah, that is it from me, and I hope you're having a great day, and until next time.